This almost became a thing of the past for this town. There was a millionaire that wanted to buy this railroad and make it his own private railroad, but luckily I can't remember who bought it, but then they built the ethanol plant west of us, so otherwise this would have been another rail system gone. So, and by the way, hey everybody, how y'all doing? Missed the engines. So there goes all your ethanol for your cars. Well, they're coming in empty. These are empty right now, so. But what a long train. Boy, I remember back being when I was a kid. One time I got stuck between two freight trains. They used to bring lots of stuff in here by rail. Your building materials, cars, everything, and up where that day I was happened to be walking, I got in between the two trains. Well, there's a lot of distance between the tracks, and the one unhooked a car and that brake scared me, and then the other one said his brakes. I was a young kid. I was probably about 7, 8 years old and stuck in between two great big trains. Yeah. Learned to respect them real quick. So, anyway, I see my kids are sitting on the other side of the track. Anyhow, we're heading out to the farm, see what's going on, see what if I can work on that frame. It's kind of getting warm already. The heat's really bugging me, so especially being in the direct sunlight. Got a good shade tree, but when that sun got around there yesterday afternoon, that did me in real quick. Anyhow, we'll get to the farm, see what's going on. Oh, and there's the end. That's quick. Alrighty. Okay, yep, says record. I think I lost some footage yesterday, or the button didn't work, but I'm going to use the fast action. And I'm going to make sure I blow all the sparks towards the back. Hopefully you guys are far enough away. Wanted to wait till this was in the shade, but I can't. Don't ever line torch that way. Okay. Go ahead. Shut. I don't want to burn the rubber though. Dang rust. Shocks are undone. Uh-oh, looks like I'm running out of oxygen. Yep. Shoot. Shoot. Not what I wanted today. Yep, I'm out of oxygen. Wonderful. Wonderful, not full. Yep, ran out of oxygen. I'll have to go get this guy's tank filled for him. Well, yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. Now, my problem is I don't have enough high voltage cord to reach out here with the plasma cutter to finish this. Now, there's just nothing left of that old cross member. These shocks are shot. They're junk. But where do you call it quits for this guy? Dang, I was hoping to at least get cut through this one section and cut this side off anyway. Well, plan B now, I guess. We got a plan B? Plan B. Yeah. Alrighty, well, I guess we'll go from there. Okay, what are you guys seeing? Let's see. I'm getting there. Took the cutoff wheel. Come with a plan. On the outside of the pipe there, I cut it around the pipe some and then smashed it in. Well, now I'm thinking I'll take these, make slits in that pipe so it can fall away as I go. And it's gonna be the sucky part is working on the bottom side of this frame, but shade's getting around, it's getting better, so it's a hot one. But yep, I want to change out the blades because I wore another one down. So alrighty. Okay, you see it's cracking loose. What I did is took and made a bunch of relief cuts all the way around that pipe. Then I've ground the weld down to that so I could break that pipe loose. And I think we're there. So let's give her a couple of there we go. Frame's still just as thick. Now I got to clean up that hole, stick the pipe through, and unfortunately I got to get down on the ground. But yeah, here's another rusty piece of the truck. So yeah, so now I'm thinking we are going to succeed by putting that through that first, shoving it over, then put it in this end. So I'll make all my cuts in this pipe over here and I'll show you what I did. And it's looking good. But a lot of labor intense. Should come up, make a template of this cross member and jig it up and have stuff where people could sell this as a kit, but somebody's probably already doing that. Then again, most people don't fix stuff like this, they just junk it. That's not a sound you want to hear in the middle of July. That's your locust. Uh-oh. Early frost coming. See, there's what I did. I slipped with the grinder, but that'll be ground down. It's now coming with a good cutting wheel. Cut that all off. This time, instead of grinding into the weld, I went straight down through. Kind of got that one. See, I gotta go over there and get underneath and get the weld done on that. Yeah. And yes, that's a splice in the frame, but I'm not messing with that. I'm just going to reinforce it again once I'm done. But yeah, there's what I did. Then I can come in here, cut this, and that all falls away, and it gives me a bunch of little metal to pick up out of the yard. So I want to go cool off again. That's loose. That's loose. We gotta do a little torching. I forgot I had that bigger torch I got from Chop Shop Underground. So I'll be get back in the cut, and I'm going to cut that out now and get that out of the way. So, all right, alrighty. There we got air. Don't ever light them that way. stubborn. There we go. Woo! Alrighty. Boy, flaked off even more. Okay. Yep, now I'm down to cleanup time. I'll get my, I gotta figure out something to use. Gotta figure out something to use to clean up those round holes so I can do a test fit and see what I gotta do to get that pipe to slide through. It's starting to think that darn old piece wasn't going to come off. Oofed. Oh, there's my T-nut that's laying there, or whatever the heck kind of what they call those. Anyway, now I can start cleaning up. Really don't want to lay down there today. That's about the next step, is lay down and clean up along there. It's supposed to get hotter than Sam Billy do dills. Anyhow, that's where we're at. We're back on track. We're moving along. So, okay. Yes, I've got a shield, and yes, I'm going to use it. Because, moving on to the tie grinder. Trying to see. Ah, heck, I'll do the other side. Trying to do a test fit here. So, see what you guys are seeing okay. I know it won't go all the way in because I still got metal underneath, but I just want to see. Okay. What do I got you guys seeing? We'll see. Yeah, that'll show what we're going to see. My idea. Is good or bad? What my hope is. Like I said, I got metal on the bottom side, but looky there. It's going to go. Yeah. I wish it wasn't so late in the day. Yeah, if I didn't have that metal under on the bottom side of the frame, she will go. We're heading the right direction now, finally, with this truck. Oh, I got some more grinding to do up here. I missed. So, my plan worked. Granted, I know I don't have that piece of metal over there, but it will be. I'll get this side in first. I'll clean up along the bottom side of the frame here. Yes. I'm happy. It's going to work. I see I got my head cut off. And again. Whoofed. It's going to be that time of day though. Time to start picking up again. Oh. Don't sit on your phone. Okay, let's see. Woofta. I could have bring you guys up a little more, but well, all this grinding, planning, thinking, starting to pay off. Like I said, this is where I like to help her to get down on the ground. I'll hit that tomorrow when I'm full of energy and it's cooler, hopefully in the morning, because gotta get this to where I can weld it in soon, because I see our temps are going up. Our low temp for the next 7 days is 88 degrees, our low. No, our high. I didn't check the low, never mind. I'm getting tired, yes. Yeah, and some of you are probably going, well, why didn't you use the plasma cutter? Well, plasma cutters don't like a lot of rust. And as you can tell, the torch don't like a lot of rust, but it's easier to go to the store and buy a new tip for that than it is to get one for my plasma cutter. It's actually, I don't know where my spare tip is right now. I'm sitting here talking to you guys, I'm like, yeah, I've got one, where? So by leaving that one factory side alone, that should put everything back to where it was factory. Shock and all that, and I've checked, these shocks are shot. There's nothing left to them. They're done for. But that's something you can put on later. I almost thought about find out the size of this pipe and see if a person could duplicate it and make a kit, a repair kit for this. Granted, it's labor involved, but the first one always is. And knowing what I know now, I ain't going to give all my ideas away. Knowing what I know now, I'd have a couple of things made that would help simplify things. And but at the same time, I see all the problems because you get somebody that don't know how to weld and torch and cut and what not to cut and what to cut. They could create a big problem. So probably one of those things. Who knows? But yeah, Junkyard says they do sell a lot of these down there. These cross members like this. So yeah. I guess if this was my truck and I was at this point, I'd probably go ahead and pull the cab, pull the whole thing down, send this frame off, have it bead blasted, and then actually paint it instead of that wax or whatever the hell they dip these things in, and have it painted and rebuild it. Because sad thing is, this is a low mileage truck. Yeah, it needs rockers, but the rockers on these are fairly easy to replace. So now I'm sitting here thinking, after seeing what I've undone here, it wouldn't be hard to get to that seam and take and stretch a truck. And I'm like, bet these are only 1500s. But that's why I got the old dually over there. And I did see one of those dualies where a guy stretched it out to 20 foot. The bed was 18 with a beaver tail, so 2 foot. So he stretched that dually, so have a 20-foot bed on the back of that thing. I'm like, boy, that thing's got to dry. He said she rides nice and smooth. Bet you it takes about a 50-acre field to make a corner though. But he had her set up to haul cars. For once, the plan's going like it's supposed to. So now I'm starting to wonder, these poor trucks that I keep seeing everybody's wanting them part out. Oh, there's a cracked frame. After seeing what these frames are, you take the box off and get to it, you could probably possibly repair them. But we over mass produce cars so much in this world right now, we can't use them all anyway, so. But people can't buy all the brand new ones, so damned if you do and damned if you don't. So I think when I got the die grinder out, I'll get that other piece of metal fitted to the pipe, and it's time to start picking stuff up. So hopefully the next phase will be the welding. Well, like I said, I think I'm going to have to jack up the back end, take the back tires off so I can get in there to grind the welds on that bottom and get that off and cleaned. And because the holes are fitting really, really good in the frame, so I get that piece over there and then get this piece slid back on. That's going to center everything up and then burn it all back together. This is what I like doing. And there for a while I kind of got scared of doing stuff. I don't know why. At least now I got a good old shade tree. My mom and dad, mom and dad, they planted it there because our house used to sit right where these cars are sitting. And this area where I'm working and parking used to be her outdoor living area that she had. And we planted this tree with the hopes that it was going to shade, and well, I'm getting to enjoy the shade. Unfortunately, they didn't. So anyway, I'm starting to blab and go on, so I better get things picked up, put away, and make for the house. And Yeah, I got one more spot. Well, no, I can do that tomorrow. I'm done. Yeah, by the time I get cleaned up, it's going to be time to go home. It's a weekend. You ain't supposed to work that hard on the weekends. I'm blabbing, ain't I? I'm blabbing. I'm just carrying on. So with that, you all take care. See you later. Have a good one. Stay cool this next week. It's going to be a hot one. Take her easy.